about you, Sarah? What do you do?
So I help people reset their nervous systems. So I do a multitude of different breathworks. I do the Wim Hof Method, Calligraphy Health, sound healing, Reiki, restorative yoga.
I know why you're next to me.
All it takes. And I kind of fell into that. I owned a construction company, and after COVID, it went into liquidation. And overnight, I lost my home, my marriage, my integrity, everything that you can possibly imagine just kind of diminished. So I needed to dig deep. The stress and anxiety was just through the roof. And so I looked to natural healing modalities to assist me to get me through that part of my life.
So you fell apart mentally and physically?
Absolutely. I didn't want to get out of bed. I had to, yeah. So you've lost your life. And then you have to rebuild again. And there's one way, you either do it or you don't. And so
physical symptoms as well, like any
chronic insomnia, chronic anxiety. I didn't want to go. I was in the press, and I didn't want to face going out. I had to go to the market about 2 weeks after this happened, and I had to say, "Can you give me a job?" And to build the courage to do that when people are talking about you, and no matter how anything happens, people always seem to have a negative slant on and a perception of you. So
I don't understand that. Why would they have a negative slant on you?
I think because you probably put that upon yourself and people think you're a failure. But then people are also talking about you and what's happened in the industry. It's a very fickle industry.
Is that more internal than, because I don't think there's anyone here judging you for that happening to you.
I think that's probably the industry I was in.
And also that's your opinion, because you're obviously a nice person, and the truth of it is, when you are on top and you do fall down, because there's a lot of people, when that happens, take advantage of it. A lot of people are jealous of when you succeed, and you do things. Like, if you're a good soul person, I love it when I see my friends succeed and do stuff, but I watch other people try and they say things behind their back, and they do things, and if they do fail, they kick a dog when it's down. You watch people cop it. The true friends, and I know, because like when my first world title fight, I lost that, and when I lost, the amount of people that walked away, but my true friends came closer. And the same thing happened to me when I was a millionaire. I became a millionaire and I lost it, and the people that walked away, and like you said, the people that are saying things, people do things, but the true people show up. The true friends will show up, and you get to see who's. But like the same thing for yourself. Like, look at you now. You're obviously like really in control and got your life. And having those, I know holistic health. I've had to be a part of it all my life, and to put all of those things together, and you're a part of all of those things. It's like one of them is good. If you're getting all of them, that means you're really on top of what you're doing and everything. But without having that, without being hungry, food can't taste so good. And I know you've been through something bad, but your life's probably better now than it ever has.
Sarah, it seems to me that you were able to find healing once you allowed yourself to become vulnerable.
Absolutely.
And you became vulnerable by putting yourself back out into the market, but you had to reach that place where you felt that you could be vulnerable. I completely understand that. And that's when the healing really begins, isn't it?
Absolutely. And when you actually go into yourself and you are going into an ice bath for a long period of time, there's no other noise, there's nothing, you have to go in. And that's where the whispers come, and it builds you strength and resilience, and that's what it did. It got me through that part of my life, and I just felt compelled to just learn everything that had helped me and then teach it to others.
So that's what you said. That's actually made something click in my brain. I've been recovering from autoimmune disease. I've got Ross River fever and COVID, and I was in bed for I couldn't walk, couldn't talk. Had to put myself back together again, which is the reason I use those words. One of the things was I found snorkeling in Port Phillip Bay, which is 10 degrees in winter, and I'll just go and do it in winter. So
He's been doing ice baths and Wim Hof at the same time. Didn't realise.
And then playing harmonica, do I learn as well? I just learned something. It's like,
You have massively, well, you're healing yourself. You're diaphragmatic breathing. So you're not just shallow breathing here, you're breathing down to your diaphragm. And then under your diaphragm, you've got 60% of your lymphatic system. The lymphatic system doesn't have a pump. But because of the way you're breathing and you're playing your harmonica, you are starting to create a lymphatic pump. And then anything under 14 degrees, you start to get the real healing benefits.
Yeah, that's Port Phillip Bay.
So there you are.
We used to call it spanner water as children.
Spanner water. For the crabs?
No, tightens the nuts.
Okay.